Definitely the surprise of this tournament. Like, came out from out of state, I hear. Looking to make some waves, and it looks like he's actually switching off of the bulk puncher and opting for the wolf. I haven't seen this.
Ooh.
Yeah. You've seen him, how proficient his bulk puncher is, but something about maybe the Link matchup that he wants to just play wolf in. So we'll see what happens.
I definitely could see the idea of Link out-buttoning Squirtle, out-zoning, out-zoning Ivysaur, and just like
invalidating Charizard.
Yeah.
No thanks. Alright, but
BLaP instantly coming out there with huge amounts of damage though.
Yeah, just BLaP doing a good job just control. Oh, that's gonna be it. Yeah, that was. He looked like he missed the ledge there.
BLaP though, definitely a player who has spent good time focusing on how to win the wolf matchup.
Yeah, definitely spent a lot of matches like just playing our Resident Wolf, Marco Polo.
Yep, definitely a good player.
Alright, and it looks like SoulSur just like at a loss for answers near the beginning of this game here.
Yeah, he's starting to find a little bit of a stride right here in this juggle position, but Link's strengths mostly lie in the advantage and in the neutral state of the game. So now that they're back in neutral, we'll see what happens. He can make the right adjustments. Nice laser, kind of forces BLaP to feel like he needs to jump right there and read the jump.
Ooh, I feel like he was a little bit slow on the mark there. It looked like he was going to read the mistech or second place with the down smash, but he was just too far away.
Yep.
Oh, but the air, yeah, that's going to take his jump. And he doesn't get hit from it. So we're going to move into the second stock.
Yeah, SoulSur taking 78, now at 88% right now, right here.
Oh, no.
Another missed recovery, dang.
Yeah, you can see like he did not expect that to happen for one, and I definitely didn't want it. But.
Big scramble with the bomb coming in right now, though. SoulSur getting a fat 4% from that bomb interaction.
Yeah, and like, yeah, SoulSur just needs to recollect himself. Like, he knows that like he didn't lose either of those first stocks there.
Yeah.
But it's still a winnable game, for sure.
Definitely. Nice conversion on the late air to grab. Ooh, good use of the reflector to kind of stop himself from getting hit by the explosion.
Yeah, it doesn't get anything of it, but just a good way to just protect himself from that situation.
Yeah, the bomb is definitely, especially with the radius of the explosion, it's a really, really good tool to threaten tons of space, but validating it like that is a pretty good option, especially from that distance where Link can't really get a follow-up.
Alright, but that was a nice timing on the neutral get up from BLaP to show like that deadly down smash that Wolf has.
Ooh, nice there.
Oh yeah, intercepts.
Oh, both of them cross each other up. And BLaP hitting him with the up B in the scramble. Good stuff.
Yeah, and like, yeah, that was an unfortunate game for SoulSur, but if I've seen him play like today, he's gonna pick it up. The jacket is coming off.
Yep.
It's funny because he was putting the jacket on earlier because it was apparently too cold in here.
Oh yeah.
Now things are heating up here. Alright, but it looks like he's not gonna stray. Oh, actually, I didn't see what character he picked.
He went back to Wolf.
Yeah, he's not gonna stray from this Wolf, but feels confident that the Wolf is the choice over the book launch right here. Alright, now we're taking it to Yoshi's Island. Wrong.
I think this stage pick is mostly just so the bomb can't kind of hang at the edge.
Yeah, we've seen that BLaP get kind of picked here a number of times, and like we've seen how that bomb interacts with the lip and just the angles of the stage.
Oh wow, he hit the bomb back, and so the explosion that BLaP tried to time ended up going back in space.
Yeah, I can definitely see that Wolf like utilizing just the platform in the middle in combination with lasers to just control space as well.
You can definitely see how SoulSur's like playstyle here is not exactly working out the best. He's starting to adapt to it though. He's like realizing that he can't really do a lot of retreating aerials. He has to like approach the aerial and try to catch out BLaP, trying to space him out.
Yeah, we see in this game that he's been doing a lot more air-to-air interactions. But BLaP recognizing that, or reacting to the fact that he was recovering early.
Right.
Just getting the forward tilt to close out the stock.
Ooh, good call out by BLaP on the timing. Tries to force an awkward situation, catches SoulSur trying to jump out.
Alright.
Nice conversion off the bear. Ooh, good landing trap with the boomerang.
Yeah, all this damage coming out from BLaP. Like,
yeah, that's
and we can see like BLaP's signature burst of momentum here. Like whenever he has the download on you, like he'll just turn it into money.
For sure. We tried to read the roll in. He doesn't get it this time, but still with a huge stock lead. So if he doesn't really try to commit to something like a down smash, typically has not the best time killing. BLaP definitely taking full advantage.
Wow, what is the situation here? All right, both players gonna get back, but recovery upward. This might actually do it.
Yeah.
back throw.
Back throw is actually a really, really vertically launching move. Sometimes behind down and in is actually the best thing to do if you think you might guide to the side.
Yeah, but the immediate retaliation from BLaP with the fair just to make this a last stock situation for SoulSur.
Yep. Oh, catches the wolf flash with the boomerang.
Yeah, it just seems like SoulSur can't get the momentum that BLaP just has right now.
Yeah, BLaP is doing a really good job of staying just outside
This is actually
of the range.
yeah. Nicks him with the arrow.
Yeah, BLaP doing an amazing job staying right outside of where SoulSur's range is. So you can see SoulSur overcommitting in very small locations in the game. Like, he jabs right outside of range, he tries to shield grab right outside of range, but BLaP is definitely making sure that his positioning is on point.
Yeah. The first game that they had was definitely unfortunate for SoulSur, but that game was just dominant in BLaP's favor. No SDs here or there.
Yep.
That was just the download.
Oh, yeah. Just damage and gimps.
Alright, and we can see the Pokemon Charter come out right now. Yeah, just opting to look for something different. Maybe we'll see some of the reasons why he doesn't offer Pokemon Charter in this matchup, but he's feeling the need to bring it out now.
I think the big thing in the Squirtle matchup specifically, I think Squirtle probably, in theory, does the best against Link, but I think Neutral Air from Link is definitely a really good tool that kind of just outspaces and outzones most of Squirtle attacks. You definitely see BLaP trying to use it right there, but I think SoulSur has a good understanding of why the matchup is bad and is playing around it.
Right.
SoulSur going to the Ivysaur to try and get a better edge guarding situation. BLaP finally packs on some damage, but...
Yeah, the Ivysaur looking pretty good here, but oh yeah, he's going to have to switch.
BLaP going super deep to try the edge guard. He understands that he's in a disadvantage right now and has to push forward if he wants to regain the lead.
Yeah, but just as whole say, it just doesn't seem like that SoulSur is comfortable fighting Link whatsoever.
Yep.
I don't know if there's a player in this region that does really well with Link, but oh man, but if Link is if there's any Link that's doing well against him, it's BLaP.
Yeah, good catch on the jump right there. He down tilts out of the air.
Yeah, opting to go for Ivysaur. He's got to look for this kill somehow before this snowballs in BLaP's favor.
We have Link in an edge guarding situation. Ooh, that bomb actually really interesting. If SoulSur is not the most comfortable with Z-drop aerials, that actually kind of makes it harder for him. Good reverse edge guard by BLaP, making sure that he can't go off and try to abuse Link's recovery.
Yeah, and one thing just that I recognize from just playing BLaP with Pokemon Trainer is that he knows what to avoid, the kill confirms from Ivysaur, and it's whenever he's at a super high percent just to avoid Charizard.
Yeah, BLaP in general always a player that's really, really good at quickly analyzing risk reward in scenarios. He's always able to make sure that he's not over.
Oh no, yeah, that was unfortunate.
And as I say, risk reward, he just kind of makes the wrong choice.
Yeah, but and what was that? Was that at 0?
It was literally 0. But
we'll look at the stock counter at the end of the game.
I mean, BLaP is up 2-0. I'm sure he doesn't feel too bad about it. Plus, this game, not the most dominating of the 3, but it's still he's doing well.
Yeah, he's doing well. It's not he. Oh wow, yeah, that was the last of his jumps. All right,
I don't think BLaP is very concerned.
Yeah, as you see, last stock for both these players here. He's off stage without the jump. All right, but he makes it back.
Good job using the boomerang, knowing that he can't really punish Squirtle's side B.
All right. But BLaP not phased by the F-tilt pressure, but the side B is going to catch him there.
Good catch on the roll.
All right, just coming out. BLaP in a juggle situation here. All right, and the down air actually nicking him from the stage.
SoulSur,
down air to the size of Brutally, as we like to call it. All right, but SoulSur did figure something out there. Granted, BLaP did SD at literally 0.
Yeah, we say he figured something out, but I feel like the reality is that BLaP just kind of SD'd and SoulSur kind of swung through with that SD. Obviously, he won the game, and we can't take that away from him.
Yeah, all I'm saying is that was closer than, regardless of SDs, that was closer than any of the games.
If we look at the amount of neutral interactions won and the damage per neutral interaction, I definitely think it was still in BLaP's favor.
Yeah.
He just kind of jumped off stage and killed himself.
All right, but we are going to run it back to Smashville. Let's see if BLaP can recreate the situation that the advantage that he built in the last game with, more success.
Yep. Oh, good job from BLaP there, tomahawking, knowing that SoulSur was looking for the Nair again. Good job.
All right, yeah, we can see the side B's coming out. Yep. I do believe that it'll go through the projectiles, but it'll slow it down, so it's more reactable to shield it.
Right.
But if you're not ready for it, then it'll catch you off guard.
I definitely think Squirtle side B is a pretty. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
Squirtle
yeah.
side B is definitely a good move. He's got nice reverse edge guard from SoulSur, recognizing the scenario. BLaP tried to cover low, but died for it.
Yeah, unfortunately, SoulSur's switching to the third lightest character in the game here. Gonna die to the Link there.
Oh,
I had to
yeah.
imagine he would survive that as Charizard, but.
Nice switch, but good reaction from BLaP, covering that option as well.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna see the Squirrel come out. Don't want to spend too much time as Charizard versus a character like Link.
Ooh, good pressure coming out from BLaP right there.
Oh wow, it
Stage
actually caught
spike.
him.
Yeah, he missed the tech right there. Really unfortunate situation.
He like slammed into the stage. It like wasn't even like the thing that he just like fell out.
Like
and,
that was just the multi-hit of the up B, right?
Yeah.
Awkward.
Weird. Whatever.
Ooh, nice punish on the forward smash. Knows that he was out of range, dashes first. A lot of people would have tried to shield grab outright, but
Oh yeah.
it's actually the wrong option.
Alright, here comes Squirtle. Once again, let's see if we can get him into.
Ooh,
That
nice
actually
parry.
carries the side B. Alright, but SoulSur gets back to
Ooh.
stage here.
Really good choice from BLaP to not immediately try to punish that back air. He actually like jumps up to anticipate the spot dodge.
Oh, but Squirtle not able to jump over that fair. BLaP gonna take it.
Yeah,
3-1
Good stuff from BLaP.
over SoulSur.
Yep.
Defending the house, if I say so.
Oh yeah. Pretty dominating.